Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. So I think this is like the final area, at least it feels somewhat final. We got this axe last time, and I know it's going to take us a little bit, but I want to see where all those areas with like the boarded up doors were. I want to see where all that goes. So we're going to backtrack to those really quick, and of course I'll cut out most of that so we can see all that. Alright, so the first one was this. So we could solve that puzzle if I decide to run all the way back up again. It's a little long-winded, but we could do it. But I know that I think there's a boarded area in both the A and the B section as well, so I'm gonna go grab those and then I think we'll be done with the axe if I'm not mistaken at that point. Alright, so in here, there's one right here. And so here's a question, should I go in now? I should probably break the other one first, because otherwise I'll have to go back for the axe again. So since last time I thought about it a little bit, and I'm going to look up the answers to get that one really ridiculously many pieces puzzle done. Just so we can get it done quickly, because I want to see what that is in God's secret garden that we kind of stumbled in the last thing we did last time, so we'll look up the answer for that too. Here it is. I think we're done with the axe now. As far as I know for now, anyway. So this looks a lot like the other one. We're kind of on some large piece of land floating very high over the rest of it. Almost makes me think of Skyward Sword just a little. Not in terms of the visual style, of course, but the just the large landmass floating over the clouds below. Where does all this water go? Uh-oh. This seems not too realistic. You think all this water is just going into the ground? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, it's going into the ground and coming out of the rocks. Of course, it all makes sense. So it looks like we have more of these things. And if we solve for them, we'll be able to complete similar puzzles, it appears. This one's very widespread. I'm gonna guess... Oh, here's something. We need to find a fan to attach to that so we can launch ourselves over there.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter. That we'd be...
Sorry, hold on.
better off dead.
Okay, sorry about that.
A lot of cynics like that. I hope they seem as absurd to you as they do to me. I hope you can find something in all those files, a song, a book, a movie, maybe a game, just something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it. I really hope so, because a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
Alright, well, we're going to start with this one. Not this particular dome, but I might actually start with this particular dome, but we're going to start with this area. I don't know if, like, doing this leads to an ending there. As you can see, the puzzles required to solve these are a lot more in-depth than anything else we've had to do so far. Now, admittedly, with enough time, I could probably figure it out. But that being said, that's that's a lot of time that I just don't feel like putting into it. As lazy as that might seem, you know? I get it. So, anyway, yeah, almost. Anyway, I'm just going to look these up, and we're going to quickly run through it, and I guess unlock it and see what's over there. Alright, yeah, it's so much easier whenever you've got a guide to help you. We got ourselves a reflecty light thing, which I can only assume we have to reflect somewhere. Well, I know where that goes. Let's see, I think there's one more thing I have to unlock here. Maybe. Did I miss anything? There's something else that I have to unlock. Maybe it's something up there. That's what I'm gonna assume, unless I just passed by it and didn't see it. I don't know if I want to look up, like, the answers to all the puzzles, like every puzzle in the game. But these ones in particular seem kind of interesting. So, I think I want to do these. Okay, now, we can link... Yeah, I don't see anything else. We can link that red light to something else. But I've got a feeling that I need to take the fan over there first, and then I can unlock something or figure out what to link it to. Well, I see that anyway. That'll open that. If nothing else, you could say this. These puzzles, like those blue puzzles, while they're considerably more difficult than the other ones so far, they're still relatively easier than some, like, I think some of the other puzzles where you have to think outside the box. At the very least, you know exactly what you need to do. You just need to figure out how to do it. And I think I saw the last thing in there I need to unlock. So, we can do that. Okay. So this one is considerably easier. I could look it up really quick, but I'm gonna just give it an attempt before I do that. Almost. There we go. Robot man? You're Ep.4? Is that you? Alright. I've unlocked a friend, I think. Welcome. I'm the one who elected to remain the world as a messenger for the hidden words. You're gone. Okay. So to my understanding, based upon the little bit I kind of skimmed across while trying to figure out what these puzzles were called, like I was like, boarded up rooms, secret rooms, hidden rooms. I eventually just looked for like a total walkthrough and I managed to find it. I think they're what give us the... What's the right wording? The hints? So, it's not so much story stuff, but it's hints. I'm just gonna get all of them, because they seem kind of interesting. And, well, of course, we'll speed it up so it won't be anywhere near as painful as it could be. like in a canyon now. Not so much a big floating island. Let's take a look around. That's kind of cool. So we've got more orbs again. They use a lot of water in this, in these installations, I guess. So we need to get a light beam to that door. Yeah, listen to this first.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
It's deep, man. It's deep. Okay. So we're gonna get started with these. Right. That is a blue transmitter. I'm assuming that goes somewhere. We're probably going to need that. There's apparently 2 connectors as well. Alright, so there's our 2 connectors. So I know there's a red one, and we need the red one here. Ah, we gotta do both. I didn't see the blue one until about 1 second. Easy enough. And the last thing is to unlock the messenger. This one's a little more complicated than the last one. So it looks like each one of these is a single answer. Like, I can ask for answers 2 times right now. And presumably get 1 more. So, we've still got Island World C, which we'll do next. While you're sitting there doing that, I'm going to see if there's anything back here. That is negatory. Goodbye, friend. May you rest peacefully. Alright, last one. Alright, and last one. So we looked at this one last time. But I'm gonna solve for all the things now. Once you get to this point, it's easy. There's not really any puzzle to it. This looks about the same. So let's solve for this. Puzzles are a lot easier once you have the answer in front of you, like I said before. It's kind of weird. It's like, wow. You know, I feel like I should have known this, even though, obviously, I couldn't have. There we go. That would be the last of our questions. So I guess if I get stuck again, I'll try to use the hint system first rather than, you know, immediately looking online. Alright. From what I understand, because I just kind of lightly skimmed some stuff online. I didn't really want to spoil the game, so I didn't really look at too much. But, like, from trying to find out the answers to various puzzles and stuff, I have come across that there's lots of Easter eggs and lots of secrets in this game. So, that might be, you know, it's something definitely to consider. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily pursue that kind of thing.
Chaos is that which existed before time, when the words of a story lose their meaning, when actions cease to have purpose. Know that only faith can protect you from this peril, here, in the Garden of Worlds.
You got it, God. I also could go up that tower too, but that seems kind of like a long-winded thing that I would mostly have to look up for, and I don't know if I want to do that right off, but I could change my mind on it. We'll see. A few more documents. It kind of is giving me, it's kind of giving me Soma vibes a little bit, this game. Not like too much, but it's got that... Whoa, what? It's got that same sort of feeling.
The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud.
Am I supposed to be here, God?
In our sigils, their power is made manifest.
What the heck was that? Is that a glitch in the Matrix? Yeah, I'm pretty convinced we're in some kind of simulation. Gotta find a way out. Ooh, it's got a nice large castle. And I think that's the final one of this area, is that big castle.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people. They belong to all of us, and one day they'll belong to you.
Am I gonna get shot over here? If I want to get that reflector, I am. When that last, like, big glitch happened near that rock, I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it kinda looked like some large, scary, dangerous creature. I can't really describe it too well. Other than that, it was kind of concerning. There's a star back there. So I know the stars give different endings, as I've been told. Once again, I'm not entirely convinced that I'm going to, like, try to find them all. Okay, that's where we started. Let's go to the castle. Multiply impossible ascension. All of these are really difficult. Okay, so if we link that up, we can blow ourselves up, which is probably necessary to get a laser light to go somewhere. This music does feel kind of final, doesn't it? So, oh, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't even know how to start this. Like, how am I supposed to get anything open? Okay. I think I got it. Let's just link all of these. I don't know if it can see all of them from where it's going to be, but maybe. Let's try it. No, it can't. I was hoping it'd blow it a little bit higher. Maybe we need a second box. Can we do box, box, and then laser on top? Maybe. We can at least do this much. I don't think my double box method works, but maybe it does. So we can jump up here and get another box. Actually, this might work. Where's my third box? Okay, there's my third box. So I think we can now do this. Let me try it again. And then I put this here. I think that might work. That almost works. It's like, it's super close now. Hey! You know, I really didn't know if that was gonna work. I like that puzzle a lot. That was a good puzzle. You shove another box under it. Didn't know you could do that, but it makes sense. Let's explore around the castle. I feel like around the backside we might find something. Because there's no real reason to go back here, so it kind of seems like one of those things where they'd put something. Alright, some random messages. Oh. Thought I saw something over there. Ignore my sudden plunge into the water. There was a computer I bypassed because the time capsule was going, so we're gonna go check that out really quick, and then we'll do the last 3 puzzles. Also, I don't want to do another 3-hour video. This is where I saw that glitch. I don't want to do another 3-hour video, so we're probably going to stop at 1. Probably. Roughly, because I'm going to cut down a lot of that problem solving from before. So I'll need to still do about an hour and maybe 20 or so.